Welcome back, welcome back. Point of no return. We know too much. We've seen too much. We've been through too much. We are experiencing way too much. God didn't reveal himself to us over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim. SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone, tomorrow's never promised. All you have is right now, this moment, and I hope you fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine, man. Just back with another quick word. Ain't nothing to talk about, man. I'm doing a great work, bro, and I can't come down, you know. Everything that I've been saying, I've been saying. Everything that I've been doing. So what I'm saying and what I'm doing is nothing new. So that's why you get tired. You tell people how to treat you. You show people how to treat you by the way that you treat them and handle them, yet you don't get it reciprocated. You are honest, you are transparent, you have nothing to hide, you are open book, yet people withhold everything from you and you find out last or through somebody else, which is cool because you got the spirit of discernment, so you already know what's going on, even when you're not told, even when you're not shown. Even when you're not there, you always ahead of the game, man. And now that it's getting to a point to where your blessings are becoming upon you and your best version of yourself is where you stand and the posture that you are in right now, currently at this present day, the world is moving on your behalf. So when you get closer to your dreams, you're moving further away from the fears, further away from the expectations, further away from the past. So you look like a totally different person. You're talking like a different person. You're moving like a different person. But again, they don't see, you feel me? So as long as they don't see the money, they don't see the respect, they don't see the adoration, they don't see the value, they don't see the worth, even though they know that there's nobody doing what you're doing. Because if there was, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in. Everybody know how great you are. Everybody know your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. And it's time to just stop talking, man. And just hit your marks, hit your dates. Make sure when you're expected to arrive at a certain point in time and be expected to perform a certain task, duty, that you show up and show out and you overkill and you overdo. You rather do too much than not do enough. You want to make sure that when you're done, that people are still talking about you, that when you're done, that people still feel your presence. When you're done, people are still living and listening to the words that you left on their minds. And that's it. But now it's just really time to get to work, and really not get to work. It's really just you being quiet to hold your composure. You being quiet to not expose the lies that you continue to hear. You're being quiet to avoid the conflict, because trust me, bro, like I'm up and it ain't nothing for a thing to me. I ain't got to push no button. I ain't got to turn no switch. I ain't got to do none of that. I'm ready to go at all times. So it's like people playing, bro. People not serious about their life. People not serious about their future. People not serious about their wife. They not serious about their kids. They not serious about their faith. They not serious about their purpose, bro. So it's like I don't have time to interact or stop what I'm doing to do what? To gain what? To learn what? To receive what? Because at the end of the day, I'm walking away with nothing. And you're walking away with my time. You're walking away with my light. You're walking away with my energy. You're walking away with my effort. You're walking away with my work. You feel me? For a long time, we've been watching people do the bare minimum or nothing at all, because even if you're doing everything and you don't have the right motive or intent, or you're doing things for selfish gain, or you're just trying to feed your ego, just trying to feed your brand, you trying to feed your lifestyle, you trying to feed your attitude instead of feeding your spirit, instead of trying to feed this world, instead of trying to feed God's people, bro, it's empty calorie. It don't mean nothing. It may look good. It may sound good. It may even feel good. But at the end of the day, it's taken away. Because if you're doing things based on a lie, if you're doing things based on manipulation, if you're doing things based on control, if you're doing things based on comfort or complacement, if you're doing things based on settling, if you're doing things based on because you feel like you have no choice or you're forced to, man, it's not going to work out. So what I had to do was learn how to accept my reality everywhere I stood. I had to learn how to accept people as they are, as they felt. I had to learn how to see the worst in people, but still love them and do the best by them and do the best with them. Regardless of what people feel about me, say about me, do to me, I'm not going to change the quality of my service because of the conditions of my workplace or my living experiences. It's not going to change. The only thing I'm going to do is just be quiet. When people don't want to talk to you, you know it because they want to talk to you when they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you based on their own terms and conditions. They want to talk to you when they're ready. They want to talk to you when it's not a bother for them, when they don't have anything going on, like they're not willing to stop what they're doing in order to see about you, but you willing to stop everything that you're doing, stop your world, give your life, your last breath, your first, your last dollar to make sure that the next person is okay. It's okay, bro. Remember, you keep putting yourself last so God can put you first, but you ain't got to talk, bro, because people asking you questions and they already got the answers. People are focusing on things that's happened that has no effect on what's going on right now. If you're focused on the past, if you're focusing on trying to save yourself or save your face or save your name or save your reputation, and you're not adhering to the truth of what's going on with the chosen one that's in your life, you holier than thou, you too unwilling to step away from your safe place in order to show empathy and show consideration and kindness for the next person. What makes you think that it's going to be extended? You know what I'm saying? God forbid if something happened to you. So all these things are coming too. All this time, people have been able to be assistance and be an aid and be help to somebody, but they haven't. Or when they help somebody, they make the person that they helping feel like crap, or like they doing something that took a big deal for them to do, but really it's nothing, bro. It's the mental and the spiritual manipulation and control that other people try to have upon others by having a way up or having a one up or having a resource or a means or money or anything that these people don't have. They're going to use this as bait to bring these people under control, but you don't have any bounds or no ties to none of this. If you're in a position to help, you're supposed to help. It's just like a woman. They always say, I had the child. You a woman. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If you mad at somebody, you know what I'm saying? Go talk to the one who created you, but you can't keep using that as an excuse to just say, that's my trademark, that's my stamp, because I could get childbirth, I don't need to do nothing else. Or because you're a man, you may make more money, you may be the head of the household financially. That don't mean that you just get to call all the shots or call all the rules. And it don't matter if it's man or woman. Money don't make you the head of the household, man. It's the spirit. It's the mind, it's the posture, it's the intent, it's the faith, it's the belief, it's who you following and how you leading that makes the difference on who's leading the house or who's leading society. You feel me? And it's not these people that you think that's telling you to destroy yourself, that's telling you to destroy others, that's telling you to not believe, that's telling you that you're gonna be a consumer and not a creator, bro, that's telling you that you don't need to know this, that, you know what I'm saying, reading ain't cool, that learning ain't cool, that living a good life ain't cool, that living a clean life ain't lit, bro. They lying to you, bro. Going after your purpose, going after what God got for you is the only thing that matters. And I see that that's the only thing that's real. So I just be quiet, bro. I let people argue with themselves. I let people argue with my silence. I let people fuss with their insecurities, bro. I let people go ahead and battle with the lower versions of themselves, and I'm going to keep elevating, climbing, growing, evolving, and I'm getting to where I want to be. And guess what, bro? I'm still gonna help. I'm still gonna be the same person. I'm still gonna show the same love. I'm just gonna do it differently, bro. I'm just didn't expect to feel this way at this happiest time of my life, bro. To have my heart torn, broken, shattered, to be into pieces, but I still feel the most complete I've ever been, because once you know the truth, once God has shown you everything, now you know how to deal with it. Now you know how to go. Now you know how to move. Now you know how to plan your steps. And right now, man, ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. Just do you. You ain't got to ask people permission to do nothing. You ain't got to ask for consent, none of that, because you was asking for people blessings, bro. Not permission. We grown. It's a difference. But now that you see that you can't wait on nobody, you can't wait for the world to give you anything, you can't wait for somebody to approve your moment or approve your day of destiny, you got to go and meet it more than halfway. You got to run towards it, and you got to keep moving until you get to where you want to be, because if you don't keep the motion going, it stops. Everything starts and stops with you. And I'm telling you, to avoid a lot of conflict, to avoid a lot of arguments, to avoid a lot of misunderstandings, man, just stop talking, because you absolute. You definite in your position. You feel me? You in a fixed position going north, going toward God. So whatever he got for you, that's what we taking, bro. Anything else, we moving it to the side. We don't care who it's coming from. And we at a point where we're really seeing that you got to lose it all in order to get what God got for you. And it's hard because it's the people, places, and things that have been close to you this whole time that you're doing this separation and this detachment with, but you gotta go on your own. This is the only way you're gonna get to where you're trying to go. You gotta go on your own. But everybody that's supposed to be there is gonna be there. And people that's not, just thank God that they not in your life, because they're not gonna do well by you. So don't force anything. Don't go toward no problem. Don't go look for it, but don't run from nothing either. Just stay put, stay in your posture, but just be quiet, because everybody know. That's a running joke. People play crazy and they play ignorant, but the whole time they know what they're saying, they know what they're doing, they know what they're trying to do. They know they lying to you. They know they gaslighting you. They know that they leading you on. They know that they hurting you. They know that they not living up to their standards. They know that they don't have what it take. You feel me? But you just keep being you. You just keep loving. You just keep being patient. You just keep leading by example. But most importantly, man, ain't nothing to talk about. Till next time, Slim.